putting a brick on my wall. It's not about, you know, one day or one workout, right? It's about the long run. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You know? First of all, this is what it takes. Are you prepared to do this? Are you going to do this? Yes or no? You're going to let yourself down? You're going to be a pussy? You're going to be weak?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I've got a lovely little chorizo sausage in my hand, and we're starting this video with something that I don't usually dabble into, you know, but yesterday we went, and you know, if you saw my Instagram, you'd see that I had a fantastic time. So, pickleball. Let's play pickleball at a local sports centre thing. We're meant to be there in like 5 minutes, but I mean, I've got to eat this, which just looks lovely, and I'm gonna switch hands so I can cut it. The best way to describe it is like a mini tennis with a few adjustments in terms of like the scores, the serve rules, and all of that stuff. But it's really fun. You should go and try it with your mates. It's really good for cardio as well. I wasn't huffing and puffing because I've been on top of my 5k runs in the last couple months. Well, I've been doing them. I've not been on top of them, but so nice. Really good to play with your friends as well. Get out and about. Get off this thing that I'm filming on right now. Get off your phone. And then the other part of the video, obviously, what is a Ryan Grant video without gym session? We're gonna hit legs in the lovely gym you guys have been seeing in the last couple videos. Honestly, if I had to rank like the muscle groups in a tier list to train at this gym, legs would be at the top by far. They've got so many leg machines, it's crazy. And yeah, they got some machines I haven't used before. They got like a pendulum squat. They got like loads of different calf machines, which is pretty good because I haven't hit calves in a minute, which is not great. But they got hack squats. They've got all types of leg presses. They got everything, and they got some really cool Tom Platz old school type RDL machines and hamstring machines and everything. So yeah, all I'm saying is that Tom Platz would love to train legs here, and if he would love to train legs here, then you know, you got to suck it up and do it. So yeah, it's going to be a grueling session, and I'm going to show you guys how I train my legs, and you know how, I mean, you guys have seen me train legs a couple of times on the channel, but with the I just want to keep on showing that I can push my limits more and more and more, and I hope that will motivate you to do the same thing. I'm going to eat the rest of this scran, get down to the pickleball courts, burn the calories of that sausage off, and then the next day, which is tomorrow, obviously, we're going to hit legs. I'm on the cart, so I'm not indulging in that sauce. It looks incredible though. Hemos llegado. This is a pickleball court. Cheeky. Gonna set the phone up and gonna smoke this guy on the at pickleball real quick. So yeah. This guy may or may not have won 15 games in a row against me. Respect. So that's a win. He'll be back. Shoulder injury. Opponent number 2 is up and ready.
Yeah, this is a warm-up thing. That'd be nice.
11-2.
He's a good loser.
Okay, so we just finished off at El Capitan. If you're heavily into the gym like me and you don't really, well, I'm not saying that I don't want to do cardio because I kind of want to, but if I'm not a fan of cardio, if you're not the biggest fan, pickleball is the one, mate. Pickleball is the one. Or if not, just tennis or any racket sport, because it gets you moving. It's very intense as well. Or if not that, try some five-a-side football, something intense and fun, and that will get you going. And yeah, that will drop the body fat and the body weight 100%.
Roll away.
It's very important to be warming up your legs. You don't want to be getting injured. Get the joints. What's the word? Get the joints lubricated. Get the blood in your legs. And make sure you do your stretches as well. Your quad stretches, hamstring stretches. Because you don't want to be, you don't want to not be able to train legs by the time you're like 25 because you've done too much damage and you haven't warmed up. So got a lot of options for today's leg day. We're starting off with the lying down hamstring curl machine, warming up the knees, as I said, get the joints lubricated, get the blood in the hamstrings, because I don't want to be tearing that on the big movements. And then we're going to move into some leg extensions, as bro is on right now. And then we're going to, I kind of want to do that, Tom Platt style RDLs. And then we're going to do, what should we do after? We got two big movements we want to do. There's a really nice hack squat and a pendulum squat, which I've never used before, so why not? I want to give it a go. So we're going to do them in whichever order, I don't know, hack squat first, pendulum, vice versa. And then we're going to do some calves. And then, I don't know, if anything else pops up, if any other exercise pops up, then we'll give it a go. But yeah, it's going to be a filthy leg session. Even though we've gone on holiday, we don't skip legs. And there's no reason why you should be skipping legs even when you're at home. If I'm doing it when I'm on holiday. So yeah, we're going to get started. No, yeah. People, so I just want to give a little tip before we get any further into the leg day. So I would say hamstrings are one of, if not the hardest muscle for some people to stimulate and proper get that mind muscle connection going. So it's so important that you knuckle down on your form for hamstrings. So I'll give two main pointers for this exercise. Pointer number one is make sure you're not going too heavy. As I said just before, don't let your ego get to you, otherwise you're going to be using momentum and you're putting yourself at an increased risk of getting injured. And with hamstrings, they're an easier muscle to tear / injure, so you're not doing yourself a favour. Pointer number two is keep your glutes down and minimise the movement in your glute area and only have movement in your knees. Therefore, you won't have any other body parts helping you with momentum throughout the reps, and all the isolation, all of the tension, all of the weight will be loaded onto the hamstrings, and the gains will just go crazy, and the burn will just go crazy, and the mind muscle connection will go crazy. So consider these next time we do this exercise, and I'll let you guys get back to the video.
Your fears, they're only as real as you make them. They're not your pets, they're your shackles. Break them. You think you're not good enough? You're right. You're not. But you can be. If you're willing to put in the work. If not, quit wasting everyone's time. They're the refuge of the weak. You're not going to get anywhere by just standing there feeling sorry for yourself. Feeling like the world owes you something. It doesn't. The world doesn't owe you shit. You think you know pain. Pain is your ally. It's a crucible in which ordinary men are forged into extraordinary beings. Your past, leave it where it belongs. The only direction that matters is forward. One foot in front of the other. That's how progress is made. It won't be easy. It won't be quick. But nothing worth doing ever is. Success, happiness, peace,
just want to clear something up because I think I've done 2 leg days on this channel and I haven't cleared up why I do leg extensions how I do. I do them so I go up all the way to the top like normal, and then I do a little partial, go halfway down or a quarter of the way down and back up to the top, and I count that as 1 rep. My big cousin taught me that movement, and it's basically just to get that extra squeeze in the in the quad and just get that blood. It gets the blood in there so much quicker, and it makes the movement so much more painful as well. Like, I don't know what it is, but that half rep, because the tension's just on the quad for a longer amount of time, and when you control the eccentric as well after that, it's crazy. I mean, you don't have to do that, but it's worked with me. I mean, I know my legs they're not the biggest, but they're growing, and I genuinely give a lot of credit to the way I do leg extensions. But even if you don't do them like that, just control the movements. On every single leg exercise, you've got to control the eccentric, and if you're not controlling the eccentric and you're doing really fast reps, you're doing it all wrong. You need to drop the weight, because that's how you can't grow your legs like that, because the muscles in the legs, quads, hamstrings, calves, adductors, whatever, those muscles are a lot harder to get the blood into, and they're harder to grow as well. I know they're most painful, but it's most painful controlling that eccentric and lowering the weight and doing all that stuff, but it has to be done to grow. So if you're doing your reps too fast and everything, then just drop the ego, because that's the best thing you can do for legs, just drop the ego. So a little tip for RDLs, I don't do them too much, but I'm going to start doing them more. There's a point where you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom of your shins. You literally just go below your knees, and that will do your hamstrings just fine. And you don't want to mess up your lower back, so make sure your lower back isn't hunched over, because otherwise you'll mess it up. And if you're going a lot heavier on RDLs, get a belt, because that'll support your lower back. But we're going to go light. We're just going to do the only dumbbells this gym have only got up to 30 kg. So we're just going to keep it light and do like 12 to 15, maybe more reps for 2 sets and get the blood in there. That's what it's all about. You don't have to go so low to get the hamstrings working, then otherwise you're just putting a lot of tension on your lower back, so there's no point. I feel like I'm speaking really calmly right now, because that set's just got me lightheaded. That depth is ridiculous.
Oh
Did he clock?
no. He will now. Grant, if you look at this, water got chopped again. There's 2 left, you can know. Now top set.
I'll be more.
Down.
I'll be more. Come on. Good, man.
It's all recorded.
That's a proper set. after 5 minutes of recuperation from that machine there. We're on the pendulum squat, and I've never actually used this machine before, so it'll be really interesting. And look at the background. That makes it a tiny bit better. But I feel sick. I actually feel sick. So I've currently finished editing the video, and as you know, I like to do a little chat, and I've been thinking about what chat I actually want to do, and I've just thought, because this is a leg day video, this is probably the best leg day like I've done, and it's kind of ironic that I'm making this today and finishing this edit today for the video, because I'm literally about to train legs in like 2 hours again. So yeah, I thought I'd get myself in the mood as well by this little chat. So nowadays, or just in general, a lot of people struggle to find the motivation to train legs, and that's completely understandable, as it's the most painful and the most daunting day on everybody's split, right? But you can't be skipping it, okay? And if you watch my channel, you know that I'm a big advocate for not skipping legs, and that you need to train your legs. So I've thought of loads of different points that motivate me to train my legs, and hopefully can help you to motivate yourself to train legs. So I'm going to put you guys up here whilst I explain and get my very formal half-ripped piece of paper. The first way to actually find motivation for yourself to train legs is through getting a gym bro, getting a gym partner. My two best mates who I go to the gym with all the time, never slacking, right? If we find out that one of us had skipped legs for no valid reason, we would absolutely rip into each other, and that accountability is all you need. And you may think that, oh, but I don't care what they think. You need to make sure that they hold you accountable enough, and then you will care, and then you will go and hit legs, even if you don't feel like it, and you'll just get that delayed gratification, you know, of I actually hit legs. That's the first one. Get a gym partner or a gym bro to hold you accountable. The second way to find motivation in training legs is you've got to think about in your head what your physique would look like if you had if you were 5 years down the line training upper body all the time, never skipped, and you train legs up twice a year, right? Just think about how your physique would look. It would be the most disproportionate thing ever, right? And if you can't train legs due to medical reasons, you know, fair enough. Just think about how disproportionate your physique would be in your mind every time you're like, oh, do I want to train legs today? Just think about the twigs you're going to have with the crazy biceps, and think about how stupid it's going to look. That's the second reason. Just think about how disproportionate your physique would be and how much you don't want that, right? Third thing to think about to, you know, motivate yourself is that legs is a day of character building. I always think about this. I always think that every leg day I'm going to become better mentally and physically, because as I said, and as everyone knows, leg day is the most painful and the most daunting day, and if you can get through it and give it your all, you know, then you deserve the delayed gratification you receive after every leg session. So the main message put together that I use, and hopefully you'll implement into your way of thinking, is these all associate with associating pain with not doing something. For example, if I skip legs, my gym bros will like like they'll hold me very accountable, and that is pain. The next thing, I'll have a disproportionate physique. That is pain. And the next thing after that is, you know, character building. And why would I want to miss out on the character building? And that is pain, because I'm missing out on that. So the main message of this is just associate pain with, for example, skipping legs and or anything else, and that's how you create change. That's it for this video today. I genuinely hope you guys extract some value and you guys implement some of these ways of thinking into just how you think, right? Legs is literally just a mental thing. If you switch up how you think about something, with anything in life, right? If you switch up how you think about something, you can make a situation so much better for yourself, and you can calm yourself down and, you know, give you less stress. If you're in a situation of stress, you switch your mindset and you're calm about it. You know, hope I've left you with some value and you boys have enjoyed this, and you're going to smash your next leg day after this video. Just a few things actually. By the time this video is going to be out, I will have finished my first year at university. As I have mentioned in other videos, I'm at university. I'm a University of Surrey student. I'll be locking in with social media for the summer, and obviously I'm going to stay locked in. You know, I'm locked in with it now. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be full throttle on social media. So that's going to be one thing. And I'm thinking about changing up the style of videos a little bit. I'm still going to keep this format every now and then, but I want to mix it up, you know. I want to provide more value in my videos as well, because I'm here to educate, right? I'm here to educate and impart my wisdom, and I feel like I can do that more through different styles of videos. I'm still going to keep this, but yeah, as I said, just vary. With that being said, drop a sub if you're new. I'd really appreciate that, and that will go a long way for my journey, and I'll catch you boys in the next video.